We've got one more art outing to tell you about. It's the Seattle Symphony's Untitled series at Benaroya Hall. And here with the scoop, including why we are sitting down here, is Charlie Wade. Hi there.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Nice tan, by the way.
Thanks. I've been working on it.
It's very beautiful. Okay, how did the Untitled series get started?
Well, it got started back during the 12-13 season. Ludovic Morleau, music director, new to Seattle at the time, said, we need to do something different. We need to do something sort of more communal in nature. And I think it was sort of based on this notion that the New York Philharmonic had at the time, back during the Woodstock era.
Like the 70s,
Yeah, of how do you create a concert that has an atmosphere of intimacy and personal connection, and it's not so formal with a stage and a proscenium and the orchestra.
Stage sitting back.
Right. So that was kind of the inspiration for it, and it's been going really well ever since. We do them in the grand lobby at Benaroya Hall, and we can only seat about 400, 500 people at the most.
Yeah, and it starts at night. Usually it's a later night thing. Yeah.
Starts at 10 p.m. So you have to be willing to, sleep in late on Saturday. That's the challenge.
That's right. And okay, so what stands out? There's one more installment coming, I believe. And so what stands out in this particular one coming up?
Well, the one coming up is interesting because it's kind of a mix of high and low art, and it's around pop music and the time of Andy Warhol.
Great.
And
60s-ish.
Yep. I think it's going to be really fascinating. And we're bringing in this group from Philadelphia called the Four Bearded Ladies. They're not, in fact, Four Bearded Ladies, but
that's their title.
But they're all about Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
And so the musicians are in the grand lobby, right? So it's not inside the hall; it's in the grand lobby. And the reason we're sitting down is because many of the people coming wind up sitting on the floor.
Yeah. Or even laying down, may I say. Not right now, but in a moment, perhaps.
Could do that.
Yeah,
People have done that.
Yeah, sure.
And they sit around, and there's this kind of really beautiful intimacy that goes on. And I think also the music is real interesting. These are people who love a different cultural experience.
Right.
I like to call them explorers.
Yeah.
And
you're bringing new people
because
into
the
this,
music isn't familiar music.
Right.
It's like 20th century music and 21st century music.
But bringing new people into the symphony or into the
that's
Benaroya
great.
is a really huge thing.
That's a good thing.
Last question: is there a full bar?
Yes, there is, Nancy.
Yes, there is. You want to make a note of that. Okay. Well, thank you so much. The final installment of the Symphony's Untitled series takes place Friday, April 28th, starting at 10 p.m. in the lobby of Benaroya Hall. Showing up in your pajamas is A-OK. Thank you so much for coming by. Hey, and that is a wrap for us. We want to thank you so much for tuning in, and do come back next time because we have an all-vinyl show in honor of National Record Store Day, and that is coming up in mid-April. Have a great week. Want to lay down?
Sure.
Let's do it. Okay. You know what's good about this?
I've been needing a nap.
What's good about this is it's like a natural facelift. See,
I do
everything
like
just kind of pulls
back.
back.
Get our headshots like this.
Exactly.